Hey guys, Amanda Hannon posted my video response for chapters 9, 10, 11, and 14. Chapter 9 talks about organizing the body of our speech. We learn right away in the first part of the chapter that we'll only be able to cover 4 to 5 main topics or main points in the speech. After we've established what those main points are going to be, we need to determine the order that we're going to present it in. There's several different ways and several different orders that we can choose from. A few of those are chronological order, and that follows a timeline, spatial order, which follow a directional pattern, or causal order that shows cause and effect. Chapter 10 is about the beginning and the ending of our speech and how to do those two things effectively. We learn that some things that we want to keep in mind for the introduction, that we need to grab our audience's attention to keep their interest engaged. We also want to reveal our topic during the introduction. We want to establish our credibility. And we also want to preview the body of the speech and what we're going to be talking about. A few methods of using things that will keep our audience engaged is to ask rhetorical questions to the audience. Begin with a quote that is from someone that the audience will recognize. And those are just a couple of things. We also want to keep a few things in mind for our conclusion. One of those things is to signal when we're approaching the end of our speech, to reiterate our central idea, and also, again, we're going to end with a quote, and summarize our speech at the end and kind of go over everything that we've discussed. Chapter 11 talks about outlining our speech, and I think we all have kind of come to understand that that's a very important process. But a few tips that are given to us in this chapter are to make sure that we can follow the outline and that it's legible and that it's easy to read so that it keeps us on track and keeps us engaged in what's going on and what we're trying to say. Chapter 14 is about the use of visual aids. And we learn in chapter 14 that any kind of object can be used as a visual aid. We can also use pictures, drawings, graphs, or charts. So whatever kind of visual aid fits the topic of your speech, then we want to do that. It can help educate the audience, and it also keeps them interested in what we're talking about. A couple of things to remember on visual aids is that we want to prepare those visual aids well in advance, and we also want to keep it simple. So these are just a few things that I drew from this week's readings. I hope you all are doing well, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks a lot, guys.